This is the astrological update for Libra for the whole of January 2017. Excuse me not being in vision. I am the veritable headless chicken running around, got people coming and going, no space to record. So I've taken myself away to my bedroom to give you the lowdown of what's happening in 2017, January. Now it kicks off with a very interesting and deep Mars and Neptune conjunction on the 1st, and you're feeling that you want to get close to people but you're not really sure how to do it. Maybe you've been a little bit cut off from your usual loving vibes. Hopefully this will help you reconnect. Also, we have Jupiter in your sign sextiling Saturn. Now this is a great good omen for the whole of 2017. It means that there will be very positive experiences for you where you will grow, and what you say has real gravitas, real power, and yourself generally you have extra good fortune around you, and you're feeling that you can trust that now, that you are in a place where you can trust that you're going to grow and that you're going to blossom in 2017. Hurrah to that. Venus, the planet of love, is going into your position of health and well-being. It's going to make you a little bit non-sexual or non-romantic. You want to sort of be a hermit and go within and heal yourself in some way. It also makes you want a healthy relationship, which is great, but avoid being critical in relationships. We also have Venus saying to you, you know what, you're good enough. And it's very important that you listen to that voice within your desire to make everything perfect. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, going direct on the 9th. Takes a few days to kick in, but it's, oh my goodness, it's such a relief for you. There's been all sorts of communication grief, I would imagine, travel grief, technology grief. So it's going to be like such a welcome move forward. Now on the 10th, there's a mystic rectangle if you include Ceres and Eris, the goddesses, and Uranus, Ceres and Eris are conjunct. There's some unexpectedness and adventure coming into your relationships. It's sextiling the moon, trining Jupiter, sextiling Saturn, blah blah blah. Enough to say there should be a pleasant surprise when it comes to relationships, and not only that, a mystical revelation about what the reason is that you are in the current relationship you're in, or the one you were last in, or the one you're going into. But it's very profound. The full moon on the 12th is giving you a message about your career and where your career is going, and there should be a dream or a signpost or a strange synchronicity, which is very important. But you might find yourself getting emotional on that day. It's a very emotional when there's a full moon. But it's also a great clearing. On the 12th, we also have a Cardinal Grand Cross, if you include the Ceres and the Eris. And within this, you're pulled from pillar to post when it comes to your career. And there's a sense of going, what way am I going? How can I sort of balance my work life and my relationship life? Venus and Neptune are conjunct on the 13th. Okay, it's in your position of health and well-being, which is slightly, makes it difficult for those two to really do their magic. But you are feeling very sort of spiritual and intense and deep and have psychic revelations on that day. Mercury is re-entering your position of home and family on the 13th, and you are able to sort things out when it comes to your home and your family. There's a grand fire trine on the 14th where you have the energy and the power to sort things out when it comes to communication and talking with people and having a really something out of the blues happening on that day that you handle really well and can use to your advantage. Mr. Boo? No. Sorry, that's Mr. Boo scratching near the microphone. We also have the Sun on the 20th entering your position of happiness, soulmates, creativity and well-being. Happy days are here again. You're out there and you're glimmering with fabulous. People are drawn to you. There's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of optimism, and it's the time of year where you feel good. Pluto is sextiling your ruler Venus on the 20th. There's changes, but positive changes, and new beginnings for you connected to your home and family. The new moon on the 28th is also in your position of creativity, soulmates, and joy, and children, and just feeling great and being childlike yourself. That's also the Chinese New Year of the Red Fire Rooster, which is bringing us the feisty year. Now on the 28th, Mars, the planet of action, is going into your position of relationships. A lot of your energy is going into relationships, Your sexuality is back on full form. Your va-va-va-voom for love is shining. But don't be too argumentative in relationships. It's almost like you want to argue to make up, which is very unlike you, because normally you seek peace and harmony. Have a stunning January 2017. I send you so much love. Thank you for your support in 2016. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. I'd love to say a really big thank you to everybody that voted for me in the Soul and Spirit Awards. I was blown away by the response, and I'm really humbled and touched to tell you that I won Best Loved Psychic, Best Loved Astrologer, and Best Spiritual Website. So thank you so much. As you may know, it's not easy to get a reading with me. I do them very sporadically, but I have a fantastic team of psychics who are brilliant. Here's a little 1 minute, because I know some of you complained about it being too long, 1 minute video about them.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul.
I like to think that it's a very individual feeling.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves.
Time out, where we can really spoil ourselves.
But they're still quite shocked when you give them very accurate information.
When I get validations, it's amazing.
I feel integrity is a huge part of it for me, because without that, I wouldn't be doing this work.
It's about guidance. It's about hope. Helping people have clarity, I think.
I love that light bulb moment when I finish work, I come off the phone and it's like, yeah, I've made a little bit of a difference.
It's heartfelt in here when I read for a client.
I love making a difference to people's lives.